Everybody, welcome back for another video. Happy Friday. All right, we're gonna look at some stuff in Twitter. Gonna take a look at this Wall Street cheat sheet, and you guys can be the judge of where you guys think that the market it currently is at. So let's get to it, guys. What do you guys think we are here in this psychology of market cycles? Honestly, it's almost like we're on like all these except believe, thrill, and euphoria. Maybe optimism too. It's like everything else is like so many people capitulated the last few days. They panicked. So I almost feel like we're here again, and maybe we're gonna see a little bit more pain. But then again, like, are we really here? I don't know. Maybe we are somewhere around here, you know, where some of these dips just completely capitulate a whole bunch of people. Because we are in a bull market, so we're going up. We're not really going down. It's my opinion. But I don't know. You guys could take a look at this, kind of try to figure where do you guys think we are in the cycle. But where I really wanted to focus on was the peak and trout here, you know, and this is the point of maximum financial opportunity. But this is the point of max pain. When you're hurting the most and you feel like capitulating, that is the point of maximum financial opportunity. And this is where we've been the last few days, right? This is what I've been trying to get across to you guys is we have to understand these cycles, right? And if you see that everybody is capitulating and selling and prices are dumping, then we're somewhere down here to potentially here, right? Today we're looking at the market. The market, it's a little bit better, but still, I mean, nowhere still near going this way, except for maybe Bitcoin. That's, you know, what, $107,000 or something like that. But this is what I need you guys to understand, that when we are at the highest sentiment, everybody's like, oh, we're gonna just, everybody's gonna get rich and everybody's gonna be a billionaire and this and that. And everybody is euphoric, thrilled, right? You must understand that to buy around these prices is really, really risky. And mentally, like, we don't think this way. The way that we think is, oh, if it's going up, it means that the token has value and it's never going to stop going up. And so I'm going to go in and make 100x somewhere around here. It's not going to happen. The time when you can make 100x is when you're all the way down here, okay? In the max pain section is when if you decide to invest, you know, and you put a decent amount of money here, this is where most of the opportunities are going to come. Because from here, how much further down are you going to go? You could go down. I mean, you could go to zero. I mean, it's crypto, right? But the chances of going, you know, massively dumping more or going up, the chances are higher for it to go up than for it to dump, is what I'm trying to say. If you want to pause this the video and just take a look at this and kind of understand what's going on here, right? Do not buy high. Again, it's easier said than done. Buy low, sell high. Buy low, sell high. It's not easy to do because there's a lot of pain here. And a lot of the blood that's running in the streets is your very own. But you continue to DCA and you continue to put money into good projects. And when things take off, even if you sell somewhere around here in the blue, you know, and you don't catch the top, most people are not going to catch the top. And that's fun. You know, it's fun. But as long as you know, somehow you maybe start, you know, shaving off some gains, you know, somewhere around here going up, I mean, that works out pretty well. But yeah, think about that. All right, very important. BasedAI. This is very important for BasedAI. AXBT here says U.S. court declares smart contracts armed property, quote unquote, under law. Tornado Cash sanctions officially reversed. Privacy tech back in play. All right, so I know there were people that were concerned about, privacy. The United States is going to crack down on it, and BasedAI is a huge play in privacy tech. Huge, 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 huge. You know, the whole thing about ZK, LLM, it's privacy. Lots of it. And this is super bullish for BasedAI, especially here in the United States, which is the country that a lot of other nations follow. So this is super, super, super great news for BasedAI. And another thing that I want to mention is Alex Shadow. Man, he's been doing some amazing work in the Based network, the ecosystem. And what was it? He created NFTs. I'm going to show you an NFT. There was somebody that gifted me an NFT. Oh man, I'm so super excited. And what's it called? So he created these NFTs, and it was 500 of them. Unfortunately, guys, they're all done. Every single one of them has been minted. And he also created the first meme coin on Based, the L1. Okay, so this is on the Base network. Now, this is really, really, really cool. It's going to be 1 billion total supply on chain. 95%, listen to this, 95% is reserved for community airdrop. Amazing. 5% to dev owner, locked 180 days, then vesting for 10 months. So this is Doggo, El Doggo. Okay, and yeah, most of this is going to be airdrop to community members, and this is what he's gonna give more information, and I'll share that with you guys down the road if you guys are interested. But Charles here said 95%. Wow, indeed, I want the BasedAI community to help me run with this. So if you're part of the BasedAI community, let's go ahead and let's support this project. And as such, they should be rewarded. No rugs possible. Airdrop criteria and plans to be announced still. But in the meantime, anyone going above and beyond to help promote and contribute to our BasedAI ecosystem, and of course, El Dogo, will not go unrewarded. So this is super, super, super cool. If you want to get, want to set yourself up to maybe get some airdrops, just follow Alex here and see what he is, the information that he'll be releasing. And also, I followed El Dogo as well. And so that's pretty cool. Really like what's going on there. And then my man here, Excalibur Art.eth, man, this is a giga Chad right here, man. Super based. And he must have had some extra NFTs. And so he actually sent me one. I'll show it to you guys. Let's see if I have it here. And there it is. Base Pepe number 147. Oh yeah, I used to love that number. And now I love it even more. Look at this. This is so cool, man. I love it. And this is 1 out of 500 Base Pepes. This is the first NFT collection that was released on the Based L1 network. And I know a lot of people were like, oh, that's all that's all BasedAI is doing. It's just an NFT project. There's people that have capitulated. They left the projects, PepeCoin as well. And so, but whatever, just continue to move forward, continue to build. But these are really, really cool stuff that Alex is doing. Another thing that he did was, let me see if I can find it. Yeah, so the other thing is Inscriptions. Okay, so he was able to do inscriptions on the BasedAI network. And so it's really cool. The first thing that he encrypted was his punk. And it's this face here. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I was trying to mess around with that, trying to do an inscription myself. But, man, I am not tech savvy at all when it comes to that stuff. I got to get back to it and continue poking around with that Node.js programming that stuff. It's, I was able to get to a certain point, and then I was like, okay, now what? Which is what happens with most of us, right? Non-techies. But yeah, man, a big shout out all you guys who want to support. Go follow Alex. Go follow El Dogo. Okay, because that's gonna be a pretty cool project. It's the first meme, okay, on BasedAI, on the Based network. And what else? What else we got here? And again, big shout out to my homie here, Excalibur, man. Really appreciate you, man. Okay, now let's take a look at the market, see where they are at. Let's check out Bitcoin at over $106,000. Ethereum trying to get to the 3,400. And we're seeing a little bit of green going on around here. You guys can always go and check out CoinMarketCap. I'm sure that you're spending a lot of time probably in there, and CoinGecko and the such. And so we're seeing a little bit of green happening with our memes. And I mean, look at Farcoin, $1.39. I mean, I think that if you guys believe in, this thing is gonna go crazy again, maybe that's an entry. I don't know. I don't have any Farcoin, but if I were to get some, again, remember, you want to buy when prices have gone down significantly. And then what else we have here? UFD going up quite a bit. Not entirely sure why. And Toshi has gone up very, 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 very significantly lately. And it's because of the Coinbase, I think it was, that was listing it. So, of course, that always gives it a boost. And then we have PepeCoin here at 7 cents. So PepeCoin is trying to recuperate a little bit. But I'll get back to PepeCoin. Let me see. I haven't talked about Turbo in a little while. And Turbo, man, like, they hit, $1 billion, I think it was. And it has retraced. And it's almost like, what's going on with Turbo? And again, everything else is dumping. So it's not just Turbo alone. But for all those who put all their trust in centralized exchanges, especially the big ones like Coinbase and Binance, well, Turbo, if we take a look at it, Turbo is listed in every single one of them, all of them. And still, at this point of the game, this is where Turbo was back in the summer of 2024, if I'm not mistaken. It was still around this. I mean, you guys can go back, but I think that's about right. And so, if it was around this point back then, and it's been listed in all these centralized exchanges that we see here, pretty much all the big ones, you guys think that Turbo is just gonna, this is it, this is as far as it's gonna go? And this goes for everybody that thinks that pretty much we're like almost over and the bull market is done. Turbo is gonna run a lot. I'm pretty certain Turbo is gonna run a lot. And the reason why I'm saying this is because PepeCoin, and I know you guys are probably gonna say, yeah, but look at the market cap of PepeCoin, it's so low. Yeah, but you have to understand that from last summer to now, we've burned quite a bit of tokens. Okay, and because that is the case, the market cap has gone down significantly. If we would have had all the tokens in circulation, of course, the market cap would be higher. But think about this. So the last time that PepeCoin went to $1 billion, the all-time high was $7.57. If PepeCoin hits $1 billion now, and we divide this by the circulating supply, this is what the price would be, guys. It would be just hitting the same market cap when it was the top, right, last year of 1 billion, and it was $7.57. This time around, it would be almost $2 higher to hit the same $1 billion market cap. Think about this. A lot of people are fighting their own bags, right? They're thinking, oh, PepeCoin is not going anywhere. PepeCoin is done, or BasedAI is going nowhere. BasedAI is done. Turbo and everything else. Because there's a whole bunch of people that are. But PepeCoin, let's focus on PepeCoin at this moment. PepeCoin is deflationary. Guys, it is deflationary. The amount of PepeCoins that are in circulation continues to go down. And to prove that, let's go over here and let's see if there's anybody else that is still burning. And of course, look, so the last time that I made a video was 2 days ago, right? And we mentioned these burns. But look at all these guys. There's still people burning. They're just burning and burning and burning. They're burning a whole bunch of PepeCoins. And you're saying, yeah, but 498, 170, 61, 4, big deal. Yeah, but all these things are adding up. Little by little, they're adding up. And so far, there's almost 25 million PepeCoins that have been burnt. 25 million PepeCoins burnt. The value is almost 35 million. But you know that when the price continues to go up, this thing is going to just inflate. This thing's going to be in the hundreds of million, very likely. This is insane, guys. And you're questioning holding PepeCoin? I mean, don't listen to all the noise that's out there. Do your own research. That's why I always tell you guys, do your own research. In doing your own research, you will build your own convictions. And PepeCoin is definitely a keeper. Just the other day, that's not the only thing, right? They're not only burning to acquire brains through that mechanism, but just the other day, it was only 8 million tokens, PepeCoin tokens that were staked for brains. Now there's 8.2 million. So you have to understand that there is a whole lot of stuff that's happening behind the scenes that we are not privy to, we don't see, that is extremely bullish, guys. For anybody that understands market cap and opportunity in the space, you know that it is better to invest in a project that is legit and is doing amazing things. That is $150 million compared to one that's $15 billion. You know this because you understand that there is a massive upside to this $150 million market cap. I mean, just for PepeCoin to get to $1.5 billion from here is a 10x. And I mentioned this in the last video. That's a $14 PepeCoin. Guys, if you own 100 PepeCoins, that's what? $1,400. If you own 1,000 PepeCoins, that's $14,000. That's crazy. That's a lot of money. And so that's just at $1.5 billion. I still think that PepeCoin can definitely hit $15 billion. And if that's the case, you're looking at $141. Come on, guys. Come on. Are you with me here? We have to rally behind these projects, guys. PepeCoin and BasedAI, they're going to do incredible things. And a lot of people are going to dump, guys. And it's fine. I mean, I'm here to continue to DCA. And because nothing has changed with PepeCoin and BasedAI. Nothing has changed. On the contrary, I just showed you guys how more rare PepeCoin continues to get. And you're holding those tokens and the value of them will eventually increase. Why? There's less in circulation. And if you understand supply and demand, right? You understand that when there's less of something and the demand goes up, what's going to happen? Exponential growth. So, and that's just PepeCoin, right? And on the other hand, we have BasedAI that's doing its thing. Listen, I'm almost done. Before we heard what the devs from BasedAI were doing, this was like back in, I don't know, I think it was November. And then in December, they went ahead and I think it was at the end of December. Yeah, at the end of December, they went ahead and they gave all these updates of things that they were doing. And it was like boom, 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 a whole bunch of stuff. One of them was all these deals that they were working with all these countries. And so you must understand that they cannot possibly, I don't think that they're just sitting idly by, right? Just chilling. I'm pretty certain that those devs are busting their chops, okay? And they are working. And when we find out again, we're going to see, oh man, these guys have been doing some incredible things. Perhaps the next thing that we'll get maybe is the bridge. And I think on the outline that they had given us at the beginning of this year, I think the next point is the bridge. Now, you must understand that the bridge is the last thing that they're going to code themselves. After that, pretty much they're handing the network to the AI itself, to the creatures, to go ahead and do what they need to do to keep, the network going. Now, I'm not tech savvy, as I told you guys earlier, but you best believe that these guys are not just gonna go ahead and just release some junk, right? That maybe ends up not working. That ends up happening, and pretty much the whole thing will just implode. Perhaps they're just trying to make sure that everything is right, everything is aligned, maybe even waiting for bullish momentum to go ahead and say, hey, listen, boom, this is it. This is the last release, or whatever the case is. Here is the agent arena. Now we let creatures just take over. Maybe that's what's happening, but I don't know. The whole point is, these guys have been working their tails off for a very long time, and we don't give them the benefit of the doubt when price is down. If prices would have been high and pumping, if BasedAI would have been at $20, nobody would care a lick, okay, of what the devs are doing. But because the price is down, just because sentiment out there is, it's not good, somehow, and this is not just a BasedAI and a PepeCoin thing, somehow everybody in every project thinks that the problem is the devs and the team and this and that, and there's got to be something wrong, because, guys, that's not how it works, okay? The markets do what they do as well. Tesla is an amazing company, and sometimes it dumps hard. Is the problem the tech? No, it's still the same company. It's just what it is, and then prices go up and everybody just praises how the best thing in the entire universe is Tesla. So anywho, just keep that in mind. There's a lot of stuff going on. I'm not even going to talk about FBB4 because there's something is happening that FBB4 is working on. And, I'm not entirely sure. I'm not going to go ahead and start speculating like we normally do. We're not doing conspiracy theory sector today. And a wise man, I want to finish with this. A wise man once said, act like retail, get treated like retail. This is deep, guys. That's why I reply with powerful. Act like retail, get treated like retail. If you wait for things to look good, you are retail. Why? Because at this point, it's already too late. If things are good, it's too late. Take on risk early. That's how you build wealth. If you wait and look for guarantees, you'll actually be taking on greater risk. And that was the this chart, right, that I was showing you here, the psychology of market cycle. This is the point of maximum financial risk, and this is where everybody, most people, most retail, this is where they start investing, because they're saying, oh man, this is like the best thing to do is to put our money here. And then, of course, cycles turn and boom. But get in here and get out somewhere from between the blue here and the green. All right, guys, take care. I sure hope you guys have a great weekend. And listen, there is so much greater things to come. Enjoy, guys. Peace out.